Hey, I'm Anna, certified sleep coach and owner of Little Wings. Welcome to today's baby sleep tip. We're going to talk about what is the 4-month regression and the easiest way to get through it. One thing you should really know about the 4-month regression is it's the only regression that is scientifically proven to actually be a sleep regression. That's right, the rest are related to development, skill development, brain, body, language, all those kind of fine motor things. That is where those regressions come from, and they impact sleep. This one, however, that 4-month regression is actually a change in the brain and the change in the structure of sleep for a baby. And it is a change that lasts for a lifetime. So let's talk through what it is. When a baby is born, they only have 2 levels of sleep. Deep sleep, which is where their body is limp, and REM sleep. And this is their brain sleep and where they are a bit more active and grunty and move you around. So they have 2 levels of sleep. At 4 months old, what happens is that they gain another 2 levels of sleep. That's now 4. Except for these 2 levels of sleep, level 1 and level 2, those levels of sleep are light levels of sleep. Level 1 is drowsiness. This is where their eyes can be open. They don't necessarily need to look asleep. Then we have level 2, and that is where we have a baby who is aware of their surroundings, but they look asleep. This is often when parents try and put them down in the crib, and baby wakes up straight away and is like, what? No, pick me back up. Mama, come back here. That is level 2. The struggle that we find in the 4-month regression is that a baby is learning to navigate these 2 levels of light sleep. So if we look at it from their perspective, until now they've been like, yeah, so I'm tired, and they would fuss a little bit and they're trying to figure it out. But then they're just like, when they finally fell asleep, it was like, bam, done, sorted. Their entry to sleep is very quick. However, now they have 20 minutes. That's how long that cycle is of them getting into that light sleep. I know it's up to 20 minutes, and so they get impatient. They don't know how to navigate it. And if they're relying on something that is external to them, so say something that, dad always bounced me, right? Always bounced me to sleep. And then it's no longer doing it. It doesn't put me to sleep. Now it gets more complicated. Let's add a soother, something like that. The 4-month regression actually can last 4 to 6 weeks because that's how long it can be so frustrating for a baby. However, when we make sure that we're super intentional in how we put our baby down, and this is where drowsy but awake no longer works, because now drowsiness is level 1 and level 2. And so if they're in drowsiness in level 1 or level 2, then they are not the ones responsible for how they're falling asleep. So every time they wake up, they're like, hey, come back here. I need your help. So what we need to do is actually remove that drowsiness and help them to learn to fall asleep fully awake. That takes the regression from 4 to 6 weeks to 3 to 10 days. Isn't that crazy? It's so crazy. This is why it's one of my favorite age groups, because they're in this place where they love sleep. They love to sleep. They sleep a lot, and they also want to sleep, but they learn so quickly. All of these things that they're kind of like, oh yeah, I am in my swing to sleep only, or all of these I really like the car to sleep, or I want to feed to sleep. All of those things, they're very moldable. And so this is a fantastic age for you to actually help your baby go from fully awake to fully asleep. And that is how you get through the 4-month regression. If you want more baby sleep tips, we're going to be doing this for 60 days. So make sure that you subscribe. And if you need a hand with this, then feel free to contact us. Have people in your life been telling you, you'll never sleep again? Are you starting to stress about how life is going to change with a baby or adding an additional baby? I've been there. And mama, it's time to cheers your new best friend, Little Wink Sleep. Our Nurturing Newborns program gently and gradually lays the foundation for sleep in a way that you're able to manage and understand.
We use a science-based approach that fosters healthy attachment. You'll be able to let go of the stress of newborn sleep and enjoy this stage, knowing your baby is set up with the right skills. Nurturing newborn sleep includes all our insider coaching strategies, taking you step by step, troubleshooting along the way, as well as